Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Not really breaking news, but it warrants the discussion that's arisen from it. With everything that is happening, a lot of the times with anime being, well, animated in 2D and in some cases 3D, it eternalizes characters in our world, in our society, right? Naruto will always be Naruto, and in this case, Luffy will always be Luffy, because they really don't age. But a lot of the times we forget that with their eternal status within the anime and animated community, we forget that there is a human behind the face that voices them. And with this article coming out, it warrants a discussion. Who is to voice the GOAT of the manga community with the voice actress now getting up there with age? It's a reasonable discussion. Whether you want to have it or not, we've seen it before happen. The most prominent one that I can give you is when the voice of Ash from Pokemon had to switch over, right? Now, I don't think that was due to age. I can't remember what it was for, but I do remember when I was younger when that switch happened. And going back and confirming this, I hear it very clearly when that actor switched from being the voice of Ash. Now, the tweets that I want to bring up, which sparked my research into the subject, it says, Mayumi Tanaka talks or doesn't talk about a successor to her should she no longer be able to voice act Luffy before One Piece ends. She more or less designates Masako Nozawa as her replacement despite Nozawa's being older, LOL. So that's the tweet. She was doing a press conference. To my understanding, it was to the upcoming movie Stampede, the next One Piece movie. And then I had confirmed it with this article from AnimeNewsNetwork.com. Some people don't, it is AnimeNewsNetwork.com. It says, veteran voice actress Mayumi Tanaka has been voicing Luffy from One Piece for 20 years now. So literally from the start of One Piece, she has been the voice actress for Luffy. She is now 64 years old, so she's been voicing her since her 40s, as the cast of One Piece has been steadily aging. Tanaka briefly touched on the issue of who would voice Luffy after her. In the most recent episode of the Japanese talk show Bokura no Jidai, which aired on Sunday, Tanaka spoke on how the manga's creator Ichiro Oda would often joke about how long the series was going to take. She said, quote, I might not be alive when the time it ends. When the time comes, I hope that One Piece fans can accept the person I choose as my successor, end quote. That warrants a discussion. Now, Nozawa, let's just put this out there. Nozawa, they're best known, and you should know them, they're best known for voicing Goku in the Dragon Ball series. Nozawa is currently 82 years old, and they're just good friends, right? They joke about how she would take on Luffy's voice. Nozawa, if you don't know, she's a woman. She jokes about how she would take on Luffy's voice. She says, I can keep acting until I'm at least 100 years old. So right now, nobody's saying that she's going to stop voicing Luffy anytime soon. But if you really think about it and you give this interview some merit, age affects us all. It just does. Whether you're a voice actor or voice actress, or you're a live action actor or actress, you just perform in movies, who could really take on that role? I can only imagine that there would be open auditions, because they want to try to get the voice as accurate and as close to the current Luffy voice as humanly possible. So I can only imagine open actors and open actresses taking on this challenge in order to voice Luffy. Would this be something that could make or break a series? I mean, I would argue no. If you're a One Piece fan, you know that basically everything rides on the manga. The anime is not really when you look at the success the manga has in comparison to the anime, there is no comparison at all. The manga supersedes the anime 10,000% to 1. So even if you change it, the manga will still flourish. There are no voice actors or voice actresses that come with the manga. It's something that can be dismissed, but it needs to be talked about, because from what she says, it looks like she is going to pick the next person who voices Luffy. That's only insinuation that she will not be able to voice Luffy for the time being. She's done it from the very beginning. Well, she says for 20 years, but we know that 20 years ago was in 2018, so we're coming up on the 21st year in this 2019. It just begs the question, could this be something that we see happening in the near future? She's 62. We know that One Piece is amongst, if I'm not mistaken, there should only be 2 weekly running animes left. One Piece runs weekly, for the anime, and Case Closed runs weekly for the anime. That could just me being, you know, ignorant to the fact, but those are the two most prominent ones that I know, because Case Closed runs weekly. They're up to almost 1,000 episodes. One Piece runs weekly. They're almost up to 1,000 episodes. Every other anime, especially these new age animes, runs off of seasons. So 25 episodes here, 25 episodes there. They run yearly. It is what it is. But nonetheless, it's just a quick update that I wanted to give y'all. And I wanted to spark the discussion within the community and just wanted to bring this to light about things that may have come up in the future with the progress of One Piece. One Piece is one of my most favorite mangas of all time. So when this came out, it really hit me in the feels of voice actress change this deep into the series, 20 years into the series. What I grew up on is what I hear now. I couldn't imagine hearing a different voice for Luffy. But I don't know how y'all feel about this. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I'm not going to drag this video out any longer. This is definitely shorter than what I've usually produced, but quick article, quick tweet, quick review. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, all that funky stuff. Like always, keep it safe and wrap it tight. I'm out.
UAV 50% time check. Surveillance. Multiple operating.